She stormed into our office, flashed her phone showing a barely above average IQ score, and declared, "IQ is everything. I deserve this job." Lady demanded a job at my company after showing me her Cerebrum IQ score, which was actually super low. I was in the middle of my workday at our small tech company when the most bizarre interaction of my career happened. Our office door swung open, and in walked this woman, exuding a mix of determination and entitlement that was impossible to ignore. No appointment, no prior interaction, just her, barging in with purpose. Before I could even finish my standard, "Hello, how can I help you?" she launched right into it. "I'm here for a job," she announced, her voice full of confidence. "I don't have a resume, but I took an IQ test, and my score proves I'm qualified. I'll admit, I was caught off guard. I've encountered my fair share of unconventional candidates, but this was something else entirely. For a moment, I thought maybe she was joking, but no, she was dead serious. Before I could say anything, she whipped out her phone and practically shoved it in my face, displaying her IQ score as if it were a golden ticket to instant employment. The score, by the way, wasn't anything extraordinary. It wasn't terrible either, barely above average, but certainly not the jaw-dropping number she seemed to think it was. I glanced at her phone, then back at her, trying to suppress the laugh bubbling up inside me. Her next move made it even harder to keep a straight face. "IQ is everything," she declared, as if stating an indisputable fact. "It's the ultimate measure of intelligence, and you'd be foolish not to hire me based on my score alone." Now, I don't want to undermine the importance of intelligence, but we're a tech company. We don't just hand out jobs based on someone's self-reported IQ score from a questionable online test. We value skills, experience, teamwork, actual tangible qualifications. I politely explained this to her, emphasizing that we have a structured hiring process that involves resumes, interviews, and skill assessments. But she wasn't having it. "My IQ alone should be enough," she shouted, her voice escalating with every word. "Why waste time on all these formalities when you already know I'm smarter than most of your employees?" At this point, a few of my colleagues had taken notice and were peeking out from their desks, trying to see what the commotion was about. I could feel their eyes on us, and I was torn between laughing out loud and cringing at the sheer audacity of this woman. I tried to remain professional and reiterated that while her confidence was admirable, we simply couldn't bypass our hiring process. This seemed to trigger her even more. She launched into a rant about how society undervalues intelligence and how people like her are underappreciated geniuses. By now, I was struggling to keep a straight face. Eventually, she realized that her demands weren't getting her anywhere. With a huff and a dramatic flip